my YouTube video channel of Engineering Graphics and Design subject. Myself Aarti Patel from LJ Institute of Engineering and Technology. This is third session of Projection of Points and Straight Line chapter. In this session, we are going to learn projection of lines. Now, any line having points, so without knowledge of projection of points, we cannot understand projection of lines. Now, in projection of line, information regarding a line means its true length TL, position of its endpoints with HP, either above HP, below HP or on HP, and VP, either in front of VP, behind of VP or on VP, and its inclination with HP, theta and with VP, phi will be given. So the aim of projection of line is to draw its projections, means front view and top view. Now next let us understand simple cases of the line in first quadrant. Now in projection of points and in line we are using all quadrants, but first quadrant is easy for better understanding. So we will use here first quadrant for simple cases of the line. There are 5 cases of the line. First, a vertical line perpendicular to HP and parallel to VP. Second, line parallel to both HP and VP. Third, line inclined to HP and parallel to VP. Fourth, line inclined to VP and parallel to HP. Fifth, line inclined to both HP and VP. Next, let us understand first case of line, a line AB perpendicular to HP and parallel to VP. Here you can see the pictorial or 3D presentation of line AB in first quadrant, means both point of line AB above HP and in front of VP. Here line AB is parallel to vertical plane and perpendicular to horizontal plane. Next, take projection from front and top direction of this given line AB. When we will take projection of this given line from front direction, then we will get its front view on vertical plane A dash B dash, and it is a vertical straight line parallel to given line AB, and the length of front view is equal to the given line AB. Next, when we will take projection of this given line from top direction, then we will get its top view on horizontal plane as a point, because line AB is perpendicular to horizontal plane. Now for orthographic presentation, we need to rotate horizontal plane in clockwise direction up to 90-degree angle. And that is our final answer of this given case. So here you can see the orthographic projection of line AB. Here horizontal plane is shifted below XY line after rotation, and vertical plane is located above XY line. So front view A dash B dash is located here above XY line, and top view AB as a point is located below XY line. So this is our final answer of this case. Now what is the conclusion of this case? When a line perpendicular to HP and parallel to VP, at that time front view is a vertical line showing true length and top view is a point. Next, let us understand second case of line, a line AB parallel to HP and VP. Here you can see the pictorial or 3D presentation of line AB in first quadrant. Here line AB is parallel to VP and parallel to HP. Next, take projection of this given line AB from front and top direction. When we will take projection from front direction, then we will get its front view on vertical plane and it is a straight line denoted by A dash B dash point, and A dash B dash front view is parallel to given line AB, and the length of A dash B dash front view is equal to given line AB. Next, when we will take projection from top direction, then we will get its top view on horizontal plane, and it is a straight line denoted by AB, and the length of AB is equal to given line AB. Now for orthographic projection drawing with reference to XY, we need to rotate horizontal plane in clockwise direction. So here you can see the orthographic projection of given line AB after rotation of horizontal plane. Here the position of horizontal plane is below HP and the position of vertical plane is here the position of HP is below XY and the position of VP is above XY because we are using here first quadrant. So front view of given line AB, A dash B dash is located above XY line, and top view of given line AB, AB is located below XY line. Now what is the conclusion of this case? When a line parallel to HP and VP both, then front view and top view both are parallel to XY and both show true length. Next, let us understand third case of line. A line AB inclined to HP at an angle theta and parallel to VP. Here you can see the pictorial or 3D presentation of line AB in first quadrant. Here line AB is inclined to HP at an angle theta and at this position parallel to VP. Next, take projection of this given line from front and top direction. When we will take projection from front direction, we will get its front view on vertical plane. It is a line parallel to given line AB at an angle theta. When we will take projection from top direction, then we will get its top view on horizontal plane, and it is a straight line, but the length of top view is less than the given line AB. Now for orthographic projection drawing with reference to XY, we need to rotate horizontal plane in clockwise direction up to 90-degree angle. So you can see here the position of horizontal and vertical plane with reference to XY after rotation of horizontal plane. Here inclined front view at an angle theta with HP or XY is located above XY line, and it is represent true length of given line, and its top view AB is located below XY line. Here the length of top view AB is less than the given line length AB. Now what is the conclusion of this case? When a line AB inclined to HP at an angle theta and parallel to VP, then front view inclined to XY at an angle theta and top view parallel to XY or parallel to VP. Next, let us understand fourth case of line. A line AB inclined to VP at an angle phi and parallel to HP. Here you can see the pictorial or 3D presentation of given line AB, which is inclined to VP at an angle phi and parallel to HP. Next, take projection of this line from front and top direction. In this case, true length of this line we can see from top direction. So when we will take projection from top direction, then we will get top view of this line on horizontal plane. It is parallel to given line AB, and the length of this top view line is equal to given line AB. Next, when we will take projection from front direction, then we will get its front view on vertical plane. It is a straight line. The length of this front view is less than the length of given line AB. Now for orthographic projection drawing with reference to XY, we need to rotate horizontal plane in clockwise direction up to 90-degree angle. So you can see here the position of horizontal plane, vertical plane and front view, top view with reference to XY. Here top view is a inclined line which indicate true length. So top view here located below XY line and front view located here above XY line, and the length of front view is less than the length of given line AB. Now what is the conclusion of this case? When a line inclined to VP at an angle phi and parallel to HP, then top view inclined to XY or VP and front view parallel to XY or parallel to HP and VP. Next, let us understand fifth case. A line AB inclined to HP and VP both. Here you can see the pictorial or 3D presentation of line AB, which is inclined to horizontal plane as well as vertical plane. Now in this case, we cannot project true length of this given line AB in any view. Next, take projection from front and top direction. When we will take projection from front direction, then we will get its front view on vertical plane. It is an inclined straight line. The length of this inclined straight line is less than the length of given line AB, and the angle of this front view is alpha. It is apparent angle because we cannot see true angle with HP from front direction because the line AB is inclined to HP and VP both. Next, when we will take projection from top direction, then we will get its top view on HP and it is an inclined straight line, and the length of this top view line is less than given length AB, and we cannot see true angle of this line AB with VP in top view because the line AB is inclined to VP and HP both. So here this beta angle is indicate apparent angle of top view of line AB. So here this beta angle indicate here apparent angle of this top view of line AB. Now for orthographic projection drawing with reference to XY, we need to rotate horizontal plane in clockwise direction up to 90-degree angle. So you can see here orthographic projection with reference to XY after rotation of horizontal plane. Here front view A dash B dash is located above XY line at an angle alpha with HP or with XY, and top view AB is located below XY line at an angle beta with XY or with VP. Now what is the conclusion of this line? When a line inclined to HP and VP both front view and top view are inclined to XY, no view is parallel to XY, both front view and top view are reduced length, front view and top view of line AB are shown with their apparent inclination alpha and beta. Now in numerical, we are using last three cases of line. So next, let us understand procedure of drawing when front view and top view known, then how to find its true length. Here you can see the front view and top view of line AB as per case 5. Here This horizontal line indicate locus of A dash point. This horizontal line indicate locus of B dash point. In top view, this horizontal line passing through A point is indicate here locus of A, and this horizontal line passing through B point is indicate here locus of B. Here front view is inclined at an angle alpha and top view is inclined at an angle beta. Alpha and beta are apparent angle and front view and top view length also are apparent length. Now for finding true length, rotate top view line from A point and made parallel to XY. Mark here B1 point. AB1 indicate horizontal component of top view. Next, take vertical projection up to locus of B dash in front view and mark here B1 dash point. Connect A dash B1 dash, which is indicate true length in front view at an angle theta. Now for finding true length in top view, measure true length A dash B1 dash from front view. Take center A and cut arc on locus of B in top view and mark here B2 point. Connect AB2, which is indicate true length in top view at an angle phi. Now conclusion of this drawing procedure is, in this sketch, top view is rotated and made parallel to XY line. Hence, its corresponding front view A dash B1 dash is showing true length and true inclination theta with HP. Similarly, by rotating front view and made parallel to XY, we can find its corresponding true length in top view. Next, let us understand second drawing procedure. When true length is known, then how to locate front view and top view length. Here you can see true length A dash B1 dash at an angle theta in front view and true length AB2 at an angle phi in top view. This is locus of A dash in front view. This is locus of B dash in front view. This is locus of A passing through A point in top view. This is locus of B in top view. Next, how to locate front view and top view length. For front view length, take straight projection from end point of top view true length, which is B2 point. Take straight projection up to locus of A dash in front view and mark here B2 dash point. So A dash B2 dash indicate here horizontal component of front view. Next, rotate this horizontal component from A dash point up to locus of B dash and mark here B dash point. Connect A dash B dash point, which is indicate inclined front view at an angle alpha. Now for top view length, take straight projection from end point of front view true length, which is B1 point. Take straight projection up to locus of A and mark here B1 point. So here AB1 indicate horizontal component of top view. Next, rotate this horizontal component of top view from A point up to locus of B in top view. Mark here B point. Connect AB, which is indicate inclined top view at an angle beta. Now here B dash and B point are always on the same projector line and the distance between A dash A and B dash B is called EPD distance and projector distance. Now here, what is the conclusion for finding front view and top view length when true length is given? Here to locate top view, a straight line is drawn from B1 dash point, which is end point of true length in front view, to get intersection B1 on locus of A. Then AB1 is rotated up to locus of B to get point B. Next conclusion is, here to locate front view, a straight line is drawn from B2 point, which is end point of true length in top view, to get intersection point B2 dash on locus of A dash. Then A dash B2 dash is rotated up to locus of B dash to get point B dash. Now for solving any numerical of projection of straight line, you have to remember last two procedure of projection. Next, let us understand meaning of different parameter of projection of lines. Here, one drawing is given. For solving any numerical of projection of straight line, you have to study and memorize this diagram as a circuit diagram. Next, let us understand different parameter or variables meaning which are used in this diagram. TL is equal to true length of line is equal to A dash B1 dash, true length in front view, is equal to A B2, true length in top view. Here you can see A dash B1 dash, which is indicate true length in front view, A B2, which is indicate true length in top view. Next, theta is equal to true length in front view A dash B1 dash angle with HP, which is also called true angle. Here you can see A dash B1 dash true length in front view line angle with HP or XY is theta. Next, phi is equal to true length in top view AB2 line angle with VP, which is also called true angle. Here you can see AB2 line angle with VP or XY, it is indicate true angle phi. Next, front view or EL is equal to front view or elevation length is equal to A dash B2 dash is equal to A dash B dash, and which is known as apparent length. Here you can see A dash B2 dash and A dash B dash both are indicate front view length. A dash B2 dash is horizontal component of front view length and A dash B dash is an inclined component of front view length. Next, top view or TL is equal to top view or plan length is equal to AB1 is equal to AB. It is also called apparent length. Here you can see AB1 and AB indicate top view length. AB1 is a horizontal component of top view length and AB is an inclined component of top view length. Next, alpha is equal to angle of front view or EL line with XY or HP. It is called apparent angle. Here you can see alpha angle with inclined front view length A dash B dash line. Next, beta is equal to angle of top view or PL line with XY or VP. It is also called apparent angle. Here you can see the angle of top view line AB with VP or XY, which is denoted by beta. Next, EPD, end projector distance. Now the distance between A dash A projector and B dash B projector is called end projector distance, EPD. Now what is the conclusion of this diagram? True length always greater than front view or top view apparent length. Theta true angle always less than apparent angle alpha. Phi true angle always less than apparent angle beta. So this is the end of this session. See you soon in next coming video lecture. Thank you.